What's up?
Totally.
Uh, well, anyways, last time we left off, the party pretty much did. Mordecai pretty much talked to a pair of wolves that had to run away from a fight. Nudge, nudge. Um, Sereno and Rolo talked to their pretty much high blood priests in their own church, a Marina. They got some information about the bandit, Flaco Hernandez. The party as a whole went to where Flaco was located. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention. Sando found some information about Jimmy Valiant and his old group about them defending the city against a green dragon. And Rolo found information about how Jimmy Valiant pretty much was in from his stories of the past. You guys found the cave of Flaco Hernandez. You guys decided to pacify the guards. The guards asked you guys to prove that you're not cops. You guys, one of you guys, or the Sentinel, snorted cocaine or angel dust to prove that you're not a cop. Um, you didn't pass out from.
Freya, unfortunately, at the door.
Yeah, you had to leave Freya because you were going inside a cave, a heavily guarded cave. You guys went inside. You guys pretty much went through 2 floors of bandits. I mean, escorted by a bandit there. You guys met Flaco Hernandez, and he gave you his whole story, the true story, more or less, what happened in the massacre with the noblewoman. TLDR, more or less, him and Jessica, the noblewoman, were in love, and didn't, and Flaco didn't rape her. She was raped by her fiance, and while Flaco was trying to pretty much get to her during the escort, the guards decided to attack Flaco because they were on orders from Hosea, the noblewoman's father, pretty much, to kill Flaco because Hosea knew about Flaco from their own old clan. Um, After Flaco took care of the guards and figured out that her fiance raped her, in a rage, he decided to leave her with a guard while going in a revenge quest. He killed the fiance and his family, came back, and Jessica was dead. Hosea blamed Flaco for this and pretty much convinced 2 of the party members that Flaco was the root of all evil and he was the one that was at fault. The party pretty much more or less got more information about Jimmy Valiant in his younger days, and pretty much Flaco gave more insight about the sword. That, long story short, Jimmy was not that good as an adventurer until he got the sword. Then he became more and more. Yeah. Afterwards, after the party diplomatically talked to Flaco and pretty much convinced him to give up his bandit ways, he agreed and pretty much decided to leave the nearby the city forever. He decided to move on with his other people. And the party came back, reported back to Sophia Rosewood, the one who gave you the quest in the first place. Tabby got the third edition, like the third volume, the first edition, third volume of Lusty Tabaxi Made. Yada yada yada. Yeah. Um,
It's not a doujin, it's an actual novel.
the party members were the party members were called upon by Sophia. Sorry, not Sophia. Lieutenant Lexia's guards pretty much called you guys. You guys followed him, and he found a murder scene. Brick's father, Squirtle, and Tabby's coworker was found dead in the alleyway. Uh, After some investigation, you guys found that he was killed by some gang members, mostly because the the dead body gave Mordecai a a part of his memory, and pretty much Mordecai lived through his bludgeoning death. And that's pretty much where we left off. you're still in the crime scene. Brick's father still his head smashed in from the concrete, and you guys were pretty much still.
Question is why? What kind of motive do they have?
I need to put away. Okay, Mordecai is here since he wasn't here in the crime scene, but let's pretend that he isn't. That he's not an active PC or NPC.
You forgot to mention that maybe you did.
Oh yeah, he did. He was.
We know who we're after. We found out who we're after, right? One of the you remember the adventuring party we did with Riley was with and then
The, the,
We're after the muscle guy.
the enforcer, the enforcer, which I'm gonna review how he looks again. Dirty Dutch Menzel.
Yeah. Because I remember what he looked like, but I couldn't remember his name.
Dutch Menzel, or Dirty Dutch Menzel. This is his nickname. You guys pretty much unlocked the quest. I'm gonna put this quest real quick. It's not a side quest, it's actually a main quest. Brick's father, Squirtle the Cobalt, and Tabby's longtime co-worker was found dead in some alleyway. After some time investigating, the party found out that he owed a lot of money and was bludgeoned to death by some members of Zobek's biggest mob, Los Lobos. Finding the whereabouts of the assailants would be tricky to say the least. From the memory, you guys figured out that yeah, they were part of a gang, but you guys don't know where the fuck they are right now.
Well, I have a suggestion, yeah. Why don't we go see the other member of the party, lady,
Jackie Fargo.
and maybe show us some information on how we can find Dutchman's Hell, yeah?
Just a reminder, she's also Jackie Fargo is the madam of the biggest brothel of Zobek. That only caters to high level gangsters, crooked politicians, and spoiled nobility. Only. People want money.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think if anyone's gonna know something about this, it would be her. What do you guys
I
think?
think so too, yeah.
Good idea.
And Nana's like muted. He muted himself. So yeah.
He has according to
Gotcha. Gotcha. What about you, Mr. Warner? You have no fucking opinion. Okay, one of the guards dragged your ass there. Anyways, I'll say this. I, I was. I'll say this. You got. Yeah. No, he was in a Ren fair.
Then, like, I find it funny that you leveled up doing that. You know what I mean? Wait, what? I didn't really get it.
Snoo. Or recover. If you think about it. It was just the funniest fucking thing I've seen in a while, I'm not gonna lie. You see your girlfriend, Lieutenant Alexia, conducting an investigation. You see Brick's father bludgeoned to death in the ground, bloodied, and you see your companions investigating this scenario.
We know who did it at least, though, yeah. But we might need to find a roundabout way to find him, yeah. We should find Jackie, yeah, the one who is also a partner with Dutch Mantel and Jimmy Valiant and
Flacco.
Flacco.
Jackie.
what's her name?
Jackie Fargo.
Jackie.
When I just slowly turns his head towards Rolo.
He's
The old story about the priest with a few things to hide, alright, guys?
Are you alcoholic? Question mark. Are you like an alcoholic? You secretly an alcoholic the whole time.
It's like
Yeah, I know.
the priest having like doing some dirty shit.
Yeah.
Now, what's with the rat over here?
Yeah, Mordecai summoned him, and hey, Luce, how you doing? You're muted.
Those motherfuckers have it.
What's up?
What? I don't have your number. I don't have your number.
I don't think I have your number.
No one went to go
Yeah, I don't. Let me search your name real quick in my phone list. Yeah, I have no one in my phone list called Luce. I have no idea. I don't know your number either.
Luis, as far as you're concerned, you knew the game was at 8. You just didn't see it, alright? It's in upcoming ships.
I mean, if you want, you can give me. If you.
What time it was now? My phone was dead.
Well, what?
Whatever, you're here now.
Yeah, you didn't miss much. We pretty much they were planning what to do next, and they decided to go to the Madame Jackie Fargo's area because she has connections with the mob and also the other unsavory connections. So it'd be a lot easier to find the assailants from there. That's what the party decided. TLDR. That's pretty much what you missed. Nothing much besides that. Anyways, so how you guys gonna just try and find the location of the brothel, the gentleman's club?
Yes. Yes. That's where we're
I
gonna.
mean, unless we know somebody else who's like higher, like nobility than like our resident cleric.
To be honest with you, I think the highest nobility, the highest status, and the highest status that someone you know straight up is probably be Heston, but Heston is not really into the criminal scene at all. He's mostly into like, he's higher up in business, but not really in that type of
Did you call me?
dealings.
No,
I added you once, and that.
I'm asking so if she called me nobility.
No, Rolo.
You nobility. I was saying we need some. I was wondering if we have anybody who was higher in like social status than Rolo.
The reason why is because the Madame Jackie Fargo, one of Jimmy Valiant's old crew, has the biggest brothel in the city, but only caters to people with money, high-ranking gangsters, crooked politicians, and spoiled nobility. She.
Yeah, pretty much people with wealth, power, and stuff like that.
But the location isn't hidden, correct?
No, it's not hidden whatsoever. It's not.
I don't think the location's hidden.
No, it's like which is not hidden. However, like I said, if you look poor, they ain't gonna let you in.
Yeah.
I just feel something. Yeah, we're gonna be taking dress up as Rolo, aren't we?
Yeah, sounds like it.
We're gonna have to.
You know, I'm proficient in this guy's
Some
shit.
nice clothes, yeah.
You actually?
Hmm?
Yeah, it's like part of the church. You know, yeah, whatever. We take it.
We'll take it.
And blame the fucking church and the Mario, okay? I'm proficient in it. I can do it.
Church of Marina.
Problem would be, well, actually, well, you're gonna find out about the problem. I mean, you already know about the problem, but some people here don't. So you guys are gonna find out. Yeah.
Okay, Oaks.
Very, very soon.
So keep in mind also, you can always ask your girlfriend, fucking Warner about the the makeup thing, whatever you gave her.
Oh, that's right.
As a reminder, the players were not here when he bought that. I'm just gonna reveal what the fuck it was. The one on makeovers.
I feel like we've done like a round. Well, not a round, but yeah, I guess we've done like a merry-go-round of who's in a really in the game.
I think the first time you got, I think the
First it was who was the first person to like be in a relationship in your game?
I know one thing. I know the first people that decided to be in a relationship with each other as PCs, which was you and Sal, to be honest, and
Yeah,
Tomb.
that was funny. I'm still a little bit like, I still wonder why we never recorded Tomb of
Yeah, I
Annihilation.
kind of,
That would have been funny.
yeah, I regretted it too. We at least recorded last session though. At least it was like 5 hours long, but still.
It's been a fun but today.
By the way,
So it's the wand of makeovers.
also,
Yeah. By take count, it actually would work, no?
the face, not the whole body. If you,
I know.
by the way,
I don't know what
you
it was
you
like.
you still need to look the part with clothes and stuff. You can't just still look poor with
You
fucking a
can't
pretty
find the
face.
clothes.
With a pretty face. uh,
Yeah. Well, okay. I guess that would be the time to bring it up.
be
I am physically disabled.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, Rolo.
Rolo is physically disabled.
he can't.
Correct, yes.
He does not look the best.
No. There's a reason I wear this mask.
Uh, so you got like a bad face. Got it.
Yeah, I'm pretty scarred up. Aside from missing a couple limbs.
Um,
This is not for show.
what's it called? I want to bring it up before you guys continue. Real quick, my bad. The party got the alchemy jug. They decided to give it to you, Warner. Essentially.
Oh yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now you got this really give me lube. Give me lube. What the fuck is that? Make sure it's water, babe. Make sure it's water, babe.
No. Make a mayonnaise lube.
Ew.
Ew. Ew.
I didn't realize we were causing psychic
Uh,
damage.
you know what? Where,
You know better. I always call
you say where is it? I added it there. Happy. If I spelled loop right.
Okay. Wait, did you actually? Oh my god, you did.
Yeah, but how much lube?
1 gallon, apparently.
I see the gallon, yeah. I do think maybe instead of using me, because like that's gonna be very hard to do. Thanks, but what if we could, because I'm proficient in it. I mean, you can't fix my face with just makeup.
No, you cannot. With that wand, no. You know, with that wand, not really.
Really? It just says it takes his entire face, though.
It's facial make. It says facial makeup, hair color, hair length, hairstyle, and eye color. That's it.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Facial makeup, not the actual. You know how your skin it looks in your face and stuff.
My bad.
Hey, guys,
Yeah, what's up?
here we gonna use Doma Silence.
What?
Doma Silence. It sounded like they were gonna use that.
That's it? I don't even know what that is.
Brain.
Somatic is out the window. Or not somatic, verbal's out the window. I mean, I can assume what it does based on that information.
Dome of silence.
I'm not sure. I mean, there's nothing to say that.
Oh, sorry. Go on.
No. Let me finish this way. There's nothing to, guys, let's not be like ugly phobic. There's nothing to say that like an ugly guy can't go and get some action, alright?
Yes, you have to look the part. You have to look the part.
Yeah, as far as Dolo Silence, I'd say it'd be pretty good to like to counteract certain spellcasters, I guess.
Wait, hold on, you said drum or just dome? I don't actually see that as an item.
By the way, Luz, I pretty much DM'd you the thing, the reminder that you don't have all those spells.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay, thank you.
I don't think we need it. Unless you want to use it for like stealth, but that's as much as I can think of.
I mean, yeah, stealth and negating spellcasters, that's basically its use.
Already gone.
Yeah, because somatic components are Gober.
Okay, so fucking 1, 2,
So
I,
you,
I guess I could try. Okay, then who else do you proposition that would go and take your place?
to be honest with you,
Because I was thinking,
it's Abby.
actually thinking,
It's Abby and Mordecai. To be honest with you, because the Sentinel is the
Was that being a
I'm
fun?
not doing that.
I was thinking, maybe we could ask your Warner's girlfriend. Maybe she knows someone,
Okay, yeah, that works.
right? Cause like she's got connections. What is she, a lieutenant?
a lieutenant in the guards, yeah, of Zobek.
Yeah, I'm sure she would know. Oh, high regard.
I'm out. I'm out. I might as well drag her under allies at this point.
Yeah.
Also, I'm gonna make this very clear about Mordecai. He is not doing anything in the brothel.
That's a man in Mexico, Luce. That's a man in Mexico. What you mean?
Hear me out. This is medieval times.
That's even worse. That's way even worse. Old enough to kill, old enough to drink, looking ass.
Would you like to search up the age limit for medieval times?
No, no, no.
Let's not go into that.
At 13, like no.
12-year-old girls getting like married off to like 40-year-old. It was fucked.
Wasn't that mostly nobility doing that though, not the peasants?
Nobility doing that, but it was still done.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Fair enough, fair enough. Well, I'm gonna, like I said, drag Lieutenant Alexia.
I really quick have a question. Erna, did he do your level up?
He did.
What's your HP?
21.
21.
He's a wizard.
Oh, no, higher!
He's a wizard. He's a,
Wizard. Yeah, you get the 8, he gets a D6, and he also dumped his con. I think
the reason why the reason why he can do a lot
Lead singer wizard and dump your con.
because I don't know. I don't know. I cannot tell you. I don't.
Oh man.
So is that the idea we're agreeing on, or are we gonna look about the tabby thing? Completely.
I mean, Tabby can do it as like a last resort if need be.
I think it's better if we ask your girlfriend for someone. That's my
But
thing.
yeah, I feel like we should do that first.
Alright then.
All right. All right. What are you gonna say, sir?
Mass funny fever.
She looks down at you. Shouldn't you be resting?
I'm already over that, don't worry. The rats regain their stamina very fast. Would you help us out with this investigation? We want to go and see if you have maybe someone on your contact list who could hello? Huh. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we can hear you. Oh, because for some reason my audio fucking broke. Right? Okay. Who could help us with getting into this?
Fuck all of you. I'm a wizard. I better have the lowest one. Please save me somebody else to give up.
I was confused because it didn't use the word wizard until now. But anyways, okay. Do you happen to know anyone who could, how to put this, help us enter into the brothel of Jackie Fargo?
Someone who has personal power like that? Well,
Yes.
she remember she looks like she's thinking in her head real quick. What, like since you literally put her on the spot, literally. I guess I have two. One, I'm not sure if I want to do so because that'd be asking a huge favor for him. I mean a huge one. Second, the second one is more possible, but you have to find him.
Who is the person we have to find?
Well, he's my personal snitch in the streets. So if I reveal who he is, I want you to keep this to yourself.
I will
Because if people find out he's a snitch, he's not gonna live long in the streets.
It's not these fellow snitches and all that. How could he help us if he's supposed to be so secretive?
He usually hangs out at a cafe called the Rampart Roach. He should be here. He should be there in like 20 minutes.
Oh, isn't that where I work now?
Yeah.
So, and who is the other person who you would have to owe a favor?
She she grabs you pretty much for you to pretty much she grabs you to for you so she can get closer to your ear pretty much since you're all the way down. And she's 6'2" and you're fucking what 3 or something.
She's all my height, I know that much. She just picks you up. She just picks you up. Like, oh, but I have like no strength.
Just imagining like the whole like stereotypical like characters. She just picks Parker up.
As a reminder, as a reminder, Luce, I don't think you've ever seen a picture of her. She looks like this.
Okay. That's what I'm thinking. I didn't know that much.
A big ass magical greatsword and behind her back.
I bet you were receiving.
Fully Russian. Because
I was not on the receiving end, I'll tell you that much.
Anyway,
Yeah, he made sure of that.
well,
That's crazy.
oh my
his name is Alexander, and he is the warden of the biggest prison in Zobek. And he's also my father.
It all makes sense.
Can you give me a history check when you hear Alexander, the name Alexander? Only Warner, because Warner is the only one who heard this.
History.
Unfortunately, I can't give you guys.
You heard the name Alexander before. He is the war hero in the Cheese Wars against your people. He was the war hero that pretty much was a deciding factor to pretty much defeat the rat folk and they're trying to monopolize all cheese in the world.
Okay, never mind. I forgot.
He's the short dude from Ratatouille.
It's pretty much the equivalent of a guy dating a girl and her father's a racist essentially, or a army guy essentially. It's pretty much that.
Man, you got into some trouble.
Wait, Warner, you have to ask her, or maybe you already know. Does her dad know that she's in a religion?
No. No.
No, good. How about we just like, how about we just leave out that detail when we ask you?
I this is called world building, boys. It's called world building.
Regardless, he's gonna have to accompany us. He's gonna know he's gonna just see who I am and go, oh hey, that's a filthy rat.
Okay, so the only thing I can think of right now is the dude from Ratatouille that said he sang.
Zorak, he stole my daughter.
What a tempo ride too.
All I can think of is them like is Warner and the guy from Ratatouille like and her saying, "Hey King Daddy, can you pass me the salt?" And they both reach for it.
Something fucking hilarious. The father never gets the letter.
You go outside, Dina. You go outside. Oh shit.
Deal with her father or go fetch quest for a dude. Well, actually, we don't have to go fetch her.
Okay,
We just
so
have to wait 20
like
minutes, don't we?
the easier one would probably be like
The snitch?
fetching the snitch. The funnier one is finding your father.
He's in the prison right now. He's in the biggest prison right now. He's working there, so you can probably find him easily enough with her.
Don't want to do a jail
It's
break.
basically easy or funny.
Yes.
Wait, is he in prison? Well, I thought he was the
No, no, no. He's the warden. He's the one working at the prison. He's the warden of the prison.
Because Lou said on jailbreak, I'm like, oh my god, is he a fucking prisoner in there?
No.
Alright, no, I thought it was good, right? That's why I'm like, I don't want to go for the jail breaks. That's
No,
what
we're
it
good.
is.
Well, Warner, ultimately, it's your ass on the line.
And you're also the one. You're the only one who knows this info, so you can pretty much hide the other info if you really wanted to from the party. So she's exclusively talking to you in your ear, essentially.
I know. Well, it's not too hard.
Deci-
Giant fucking ears.
Decide your fate. Pick your poison, Warner.
The producer, the dad has a shotgun. That's what terrifies me most. Even if in evil times he's somehow gonna have a shotgun, that's what scares me even more.
You know, I'm getting a lot of mileage to you just being a rat, to be honest, in this campaign, straight up.
Yeah, the amount of knowledge of rats, period.
Yes, Mike.
It's absolutely fucking insane how much rats have played into this so far.
Mike died horribly, but for Mordecai, you dealing with you're dealing with a German scientist rat guy, whatever, Joseph Mengele looking motherfucker for rats.
It is impossible for you to go an entire session without a rat being mentioned.
Yeah, it's also the quest, the cheesy Fountain of Youth that you guys have to find if you guys want to find that.
You know what? Hold on. Let me go and just double check just to see if maybe.
Double check, double check. Imagine,
Kept the sky self.
imagine that.
I was thinking about the disguise self tattoo when you guys brought up disguising me.
None of you guys got it though. I know that for a fact.
Oh shit! It was a fire step. That's what it was.
Flame step, not fire step. You got.
Yeah, flame step. No, because I had it pinned and I didn't know why, so I just got rid of it. No, now I realize why. Yes, you're correct.
Okay.
Anyway, something like that. So I'm going to whisper in her ear. How much does he hate red fork?
He does not hate them. He just doesn't respect them. He doesn't hate them. He just doesn't respect them as human beings or humanoids.
Damn, I don't know if that's worse or
Y- y- y-
Holy shit.
So he's. No, let me stop.
I'm blessed and slave to him. I would be considered a slave if it were the record.
Look, look,
So he's southern.
look. If we're actually gonna go my father to ask for a favor, I don't want you to be ashamed of our relationship. I'm not trying to fool him that you're something else. So please do not disguise yourself if you meet him.
This rat will not disguise himself. He would never be ashamed of this.
You say that in your head. You're not ashamed, but you're scared. In your head. I was.
They are two different things.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I could be afraid, but I could still have no shame in this.
That's fair.
Therefore, fuck it. We're doing it.
Oh.
All aboard the comedy train.
Oh my god.
Here we
If you look at chat, that's comedy versus search quest. I know which one's gonna win.
Oh my god.
It was inevitable. I might as well get it over with now.
Oh my god. Yes.
Has your father gone to the brothel before? Is he known there, or is this his first time?
My father wouldn't. In his mind, he wouldn't lower himself to go to a brothel. But however, he has power and influence in the city that he may actually find a way for you guys to enter with no problem. And he's the only one I know who has the highest amount of power that I'm thinking of. The other ones, like nobility and like obviously, I have no connections to. I may be a lieutenant of the guards of the city, but I work for the government. I don't work for any special corporation here.
Is that this fair? Yeah, that's
we had
Yes, it
to.
does something.
We can tell them together. I guess just have your party follow us and give them some of the details if you want.
Wait, what details?
That we're going to the prison because we're going to have to walk to the prison to talk to him.
That's fine. Fuck.
Warner dealing with the war hero who pretty much was a deciding factor at ending his people. This is gonna be juicy.
Yeah. Imagine meeting Hitler.
No, you
You know the whereabouts, or at least a clue on the cheesy fountain of youth.
no you no you're dating Hitler's daughter and also meeting him at the same time.
Guys, just cut it down.
Alright, well, let me think. Well, I could help you, Werner. Oh, actually, let me help you. I've got an idea. Would you say that you are well groomed?
I would say I look like an adventurer. Not well groomed.
Not good enough.
I can help with that. Yeah, I can help with that. Let me turn you into a stud. Come with me. And you can.
A makeover.
He's not to one girl.
They sound like a zoo.
Actually, no. It's like.
uh, yeah, Leo always dating girls that are pretty much he ends up at 25.
It's this one dude.
Is he is he bald? Is he bald? Does he have a beard? But is
No, it's the. Yes.
Andrew Tate then?
He's like slouching. Yes.
Andrew Tate?
I feel offended. No. Pete Davidson. Oh my
Pete
god.
Pete Davidson. Oh, okay. David.
He's like.
That guy who did it fucking Kim Kardashian and he was a comedian. Yada yada yada. Gotcha. Even though he looks like fucking trash.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm talking
He looks like a meth head. Right?
Exactly. Normally he doesn't dress really good. He's like, just comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm going to make you over, alright? So come with me.
Okay. Gotcha.
Plus, I have a few girls at church that'll help you out. We give you a makeover. And it's basically like, and then like, when you come out of your room, right, and we're done with you, steam pours out of the room and covers the floor.
Steam.
Fog. As a rat, like, with trigger chat, everything. If you're, do you have a beard?
I think he has a goatee probably.
Anyway, and you're like, you're like Splinter when he has like the little like hair, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hair on his chin. Or like all your thing about you is just well kept, groomed, and like you have a suit on. That's you right now. Well, I think we got this done, right, guys?
Hopefully, Lieutenant Lexia says. Well, I guess I'll pretty much lead where my father is.
Okay. Alright, wish me luck. Because I was thinking,
Yep.
Keep my hat on you and take it off. Your hat? I mean, is that a part of your look?
Yeah.
Yeah, usually.
He's got that fit.
Mhm.
Alright, then.
Is it a fedora?
Damn.
I don't. Hey man, what you good as? I think it's very similar.
Well, you guys get in front of a prison, a decently huge prison. Hello.
Then I'll come back.
Yo, we hear you.
You see the guards. Okay, long story short, we're in front of a prison. The party is gonna try and get the connections to the prison to get to the biggest brothel. With the talk while talking to the warden, pretty much to get a connection there. Anyways, yeah, you see this large prison. The guards recognize Lieutenant Alexia, and they ask her, "Lieutenant, nice for you to visit, but who are these behind you? These people behind you? It's not important. What's important is I get to meet my father soon. Of course, he should be inside. He is very busy. Just to warn you, he he'll make time for me. He always does." He nods nervously at that and lets you guys in. When you guys get in, you notice that it's multiple checkpoints more or less. It's multiple doors of entry. You go inside. There's another guards with another checkpoint or another door to get inside. She says it's more or less. They say more or less the same thing, and more or less she says the same thing back. And they let you get in as well. And you see another door and another checkpoint. You all have to get inside for them to open that door, and you have to lock the door behind you.
There.
Since it's a prison, not the rent fair. But they let you inside. You see this big hallway with multiple tables, and you see multiple guards, and you see guards that look like they're more experienced than some of the others, and you see an old man looks like he's dealing with something, but notice it's Lieutenant Alexia. I'm gonna drag you guys forward real quick before I continue on. He stops what he's doing and pretty much acknowledges Lieutenant Alexia only. You see this older gentleman.
Oh, God, you look like you'd die if I sneezed on you. Entirely unfair, but still.
Alex, father, who do you brought here? I'm currently doing an investigation, father. And you see him when she says an investigation, the father raises his hand. It's nothing to do with the prison. What are you doing here for real? She sighs. Father, I need a big favor from you. He looks the guards left and right, and all the guards from that look alone disperse more or less, give you guys more room to talk. They don't leave the room, however, they give you more room to talk. Pretty much that they're not trying to listen in.
Yeah.
About. Before I say anything, first things first. She grabs your hand, Warner.
Okay. What do I grab? What is the response?
This is my new hubby. His name is Warner.
One is going to take off his hat, and I stretch out his hand. It is a honor to meet you, sir.
Warden Alexander looks at you. He basically slowly but surely grabs your hand, but he grabs it in pretty much 2 fingers since you're pretty small compared to him, and
Fair enough. I'm gonna just
and shakes your hand pretty much. Oh, Alexander.
Wonder von Oppenheimer. It is, as I said, an honor to meet you.
He looks at you. Is this an illusion or are you actually a rat folk, Mr. Warner?
I am a rat folk, however, I do not. I was born and raised here, and know know how to be far more civil than my ancestors.
Let me give you a warning. Is this a very elaborate plan for you to get revenge on me because I killed most of your ancestors during the cheese wars? It's not gonna work.
It is not. I am aware of what happened during the cheese wars, and I have no ill intent towards anyone. The cheese wars.
Alright, that will do. Then that will do for now. We'll discuss more later. However,
Understood.
what is this favor you asking me, Alexia? Alexia pretty much nudges you to explain it to him.
Well, there's a current investigation going on about a man who was killed. His face was lodged against the ground, and we have suspicion that it is part of the criminals who did it were Los Lobos. I believe that's what it was, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
the mob is called Los Lobos. Yeah, correct.
We have suspicion to believe that this a woman known as Jackie Flatico could potentially help us out with this investigation and figure out the whereabouts about Los Lobos. However, we do not have access to be able to enter in as we are mostly adventurers, and I obviously know how my kind is viewed upon, which is
That's
something which I hope to go and shine a better light on. DM.
you hear someone in the background. Well. Don't we have Uncle Tim right here? You see one of the cells is actually you see you're surrounded by cells, but these are fortified doors. However, there's like a little peepway from prisoners. You see one of the prisoners pretty much peep his eye out. One of the
Really?
he's calling you. He's pretty much calling you Uncle Tom essentially in this world, but he call you Uncle Tim, if you know what that means.
I do not know what that actually means. And
He basically is.
it's kind of fucked up. This is really fucked up.
Okay, I had to explain this to you. You know how Uncle Ruckus acts around black people in the Boondocks? He's calling you that. He's calling
You race traitor.
yes. He's calling you a lover for the humanoids essentially, and going against your race or your ethnicity, whatever it is. How you fucking say in this fucking world? Well, race, I guess. Rat folk. What's up?
Question, I don't remember his name, but the fucker who was previously part of
Flaco Hernandez.
Spaces. Yes. I'm going to speak up to the warden. Sir, there's another thing we could do for you if you help us out.
What's that?
It's my understanding that Los Lobos is quite the pain to deal with here in the town. And we have a few people within the organization we're looking for. But one of them, what was his name?
Flaco Hernandez.
No, this is a character.
Okay.
What's his name? Flaco Hernandez. He's a person of interest for us, but once we're done getting what we need, we could bring him in. I'm sure that would help, wouldn't it? At least tear down some of the hope that this organization might have to disrupt your order.
Do they mean Dutch? Yeah, that's what I'm curious about. Didn't you guys talk about that?
Yeah.
Dutch.
The bandit. I thought you were talking about the bandits. Not my bad.
No, 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 the fucking dude who tortures people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't he the owner of Los Lobos?
No, he's the enforcer.
Oh,
He's
he's the enforcer.
Yeah, so redact everything I said, but from Dutch.
yeah. Okay.
Uh,
Dutchman too. Anyways,
Yeah.
I do not want to sell Flacco because I just helped him.
yeah, he does help them. He agreed to like lay down his arms like for his bandit ways forever.
If you sold him out, I would have.
That'd been very fucked up. That'd been very fucked up. You guys had a heart to heart with Flaco Hernandez, a bandit captain, and then you fucked him over.
Oh my god. No, oh god. Mordecai is not like that. He actually has a very high moral compass. He's not gonna fuck the snake on Flacco like that.
Oh my god.
It's him not to kill people anymore.
He looks at you and looks at you and looks at Warner. That's a thing to consider. Okay, how about this, Warner, Mr. Oppenheimer? I heard a couple of things about you. Believe it or not,
Oh. Oh dear.
few things. You're one of the good ones, from what I've been told.
Oh. Oh.
Second, I learned from a friend of mine. You actually have a knack on inventions. Is that correct?
An act on revengeance?
Inventions.
Oh, yes.
All right. Here's the deal I'll propose. I'll give you access to the club with no problem and no questions asked. What are you gonna do there? If you can do two things for me.
I am all ears.
As what's your name, Mister? He basically is looking at you, Mordecai.
Oh. I go by Mordecai.
Mr. Mordecai, like he suggested, bring me that dirty Dutch to me so he can pay for these crimes. And the most important thing though, I have a commission for you.
Alright. Give me 2 seconds. Do I actually have this? Why do I not have this? Really? Alright, fuck it. Yes. Just one small second. This like treated me out of character. Hold up. Do
Y-
I actually have to do this?
You forgot your own your crafting recipe thing you invented yourself.
It's not, no, it's not it. It's not it. It's not it. I don't have parchment on me.
I do.
Jesus Christ.
I don't have parchment or ink, so I was gonna go to. Yes, give me 1 second. As he pulls it,
Oh my god. You unprepared looking at anyways.
Do you actually have it?
No, I don't. I did, but I don't anymore.
Let me see if I have some.
Hey. Okay. I mean, they should have that kind of stuff here. Right, guys? To be fair, I'd rather check first rather than go and ask the man that is really a different part. But yes, I'm listening.
I do find it funny that you're one of the good ones went over your head.
No, I caught it. I was like, I know, I didn't get what one of the good ones meant. Isn't it?
Okay, basically, okay, imagine, okay,
The racial dog whistle.
Yeah.
no, imagine this. Imagine I'm hanging out with a black guy and I pretty much call him, yo, you're one of the good ones because you're not ghetto or something like that. That's pretty much an example. That's far fucked up the statement is.
Fair, I guess I am in this situation. What more can I do?
Yeah, I guess.
Still. Yeah.
It's fucked, yes, but what more can I do? I plan to be more civilized.
Well, you ready? He refers to you. I want you to construct me something that the world hasn't seen before. As you know, I'm a warden. As a warden, I take care of the prisoners, I feed the prisoners, and I'm here when they die. I bury them under the prison if they have no families. If they have families, I send their bodies to them. The city has been, let's say, rapidly expanding with their new technology, and the city of Zobek don't want to fall behind. They want to innovate, and the way they want to innovate in this prison, we need a better way to kill our prisoners on that row. I want you to build me a chair, an electric chair.
Hold on, Viscus.
Yes.
Some of these people might not have done anything wrong.
Is that for me to decide?
You can't give them something that can be used wrong like that.
If they are sentenced to death, they are sentenced to death. I can do nothing more.
Not everybody's actually the ones who've done it. I mean, we've witnessed it ourselves. There are people in the city capable of hiding information.
I am just the prison warden. I'm not the lawyer, nor am I the courts of Zobek. That's for them to decide. I just take care of them, feed them, and whatever the government of Zobek wants me to do with them at the end, I follow.
I would agree. I also am a music maker. I do not control legislation. I do not control laws. I have no power over that. I can only follow with what is asked of me.
Even if you what's it called turn this down, keep in mind we also it's not the without this chair anyways, we will kill the prisoners the usual way. Hanging hanging by firing squad, crucifixion, they decide what they want to do.
They're gonna die either way. Sir Alexander, can I tell you something you read?
Sure.
With that, Warner's gonna go and get a little bit close and go and whisper.
He bends down and actually in your level and pretty much actually gets closer to you.
Perfect. Are you sure you desire the electric chair, or would you rather a revolver, a brand new piece of technology that would blow the brains out in a second, all by the snap of one hand, of one finger?
Mr. Oppenheimer, it's not this commission is not for it's not for me personally. It's from the city of Zobek that they want this invention. They want to probably show the world, the other cities in the world, that we, the free city of Zobek, had invented a new way for people to pass on in a different life. They want a humane way to kill them, and this is what they decided. And this is where I'm pretty much. I'm just a contractor, pretty much finding the tinkerer to make this for me.
Warner nods his head. It shall be done. And he walks back.
Okay. I have the perfect candidate, the first candidate once you're done.
I can imagine who.
No, it's not the person behind me.
Oh, I
Oh.
wasn't even thinking of that guy.
You see the rat folk. Oh look, Uncle Tim's listening to old Papa Alexander. How does it feel selling your own kind?
Unfortunately, someone has to make better bonds. Otherwise, the rat folk would have been dead already.
Fuck you, Caesar.
You'll thank me later when we have a better civilization. When I say better civilization, I mean like
About a world in the future.
for the rats. Because I'm pretty sure any rats that are alive are either a prisoner or just dead.
That or like in hiding, yada yada yada. You're the only exception because you're the only exception because of your skills, to be honest.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, rats would create a better life for the rats, and obviously, we don't turn violent.
Do you know of no, not Dutch Mantel either. He looks at you. Are you aware of a name? Are you aware of a man named James Earl Cash?
Can I roll in a history check?
Anyone, he's saying this in front of you now. He's saying this in front of you, everybody. So y'all can roll history checks if you prefer. The only one who I guess would not know this, to be honest with you, would probably be Mordecai since he's always in the forest, not in the city. This is pretty much all city politics I'm talking about.
Oh. Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, you can do that at least. Still contribute.
I'll give myself that.
Oh,
I win. What the fuck? Okay, history. Damn, I rolled really low.
Yeah, we rolled it in that, but it doesn't matter because we're both 17s.
you get a +2.
Alright, hold on. I got a plus one on that, guys.
Oh, I was saying.
Actually, I win. I win. Hey, I've been in the city for
Also, just before this starts, Brian.
What's up? Damn, Savvy.
Oh, sorry.
Don't be sorry, that's funny.
Yes, Mordecai.
What is it? What's it called? Prisoners? Like, what their living conditions look like? They look like they're genuinely being treated well.
I'm gonna reveal the other prisoners at you guys. Pretty much the cells, whatever. Okay. If you actually guys read the sign outside, which I assume you guys did, is pretty much is the equivalent of death row prison. All of them looked like they were either a part of a gang, they either had a tough life in the streets, or some of them looked like they had connections. And conditions wise, to be honest with you, they look fine, since death row prisoners had to be well taken care of before their eventual execution. That's the standard procedure, more or less. They all look. The only one who looks kind of crazy and not right in the mind, to be honest with you, is the rad folk talking shit to Warner, pretty much, that he's on with him.
I can probably see why he's like that, considering who his warden is.
And also he sees a rat Foley interacting with him like civically. Kind of.
May I ask one question?
Before you ask that question, I actually had to tell the players what they rolled, what they found out in the history checks. Tabby! That sounds like a cookie brand to you. The James Earl Cash cookie brands. What's the lowest right now? It's probably Warner, actually. Wait. No, it is you. Okay, actually, say everybody besides Lily Tabby heard the name James Earl Cash, not recently, and at least mostly from a book or from stories. He is the first man to ever commit regicide in Zobek. Killing a king or a queen. He's the first one to ever commit that in the history of Zobek.
What's a serious crime?
That is a serious crime. It is.
He's still alive, surprisingly enough. However, the public and the city of Zobek itself want to see a spectacular execution in front of everybody to show the criminals, no matter how high up in the ivory towers they think they are, and how far reached they are from the justice system, they always end up the same, 6 feet underground. Yes. According to the city of Zobek, anyways. Like I said, I'm just the fucking contractor, not the fucking government itself. If you want to complain to the government that don't like your people in the first place. Anyways, I'm gonna. Here's you unlock another main quest, actually. The warden of the free city of Zobek has tasked the players with making the first ever electric chair Warden Alexander wants to send the criminals of Zobek a message. Whether you're rich or poor, you end up the same, 6 feet underground, pissing yourself. And he has a perfect candidate for that. The candidate is the man named James Earl Cash, the first one to commit regicide in Zobek.
Okay, out of curiosity, is he an actual person in real life?
Yes.
James Earl Jones is a real person.
To answer your question, yes and no. I'm not gonna reveal who who that is. Because I think that would ruin the surprise, to be honest.
That's fine.
How dangerous does
The rat, this rat.
yes.
He looks like if he gets if either if Warner gets closer, he looks like he's gonna do something. You don't know what though. He looks like he's ready to jump him, but he can't jump him because he's behind a door. But it looks like if he had a chance, he would. You can assume it's trying to shank Warner somehow, but he's inside his cell, and his cell looks very secure, as far as you know.
That's fair. Okay, Zeta does have a question.
Yes.
They get less meals before they die, correct?
Correct. They get what they want or what they owed it.
What was his? That was laggy as fuck.
He looks at you. He says to you, believe it or not, he wanted to drink the cheesy fountain of youth. Clearly, we couldn't do that for him, so he settled for cheese, just cheese blocks.
Is that fair? That sounds about right. Checks out. I was curious because if he asked for anything other than cheese, I would have said no. He's gone to that sentence for.
Oh, so he said fuck you. You agree with my terms? He says he basically wants Dutchman's tail turned in to him, and he also wants the commission for the electric chair. That's pretty much the two things.
Wait a minute.
What?
What are we getting in return for?
He's gonna give you access to the club with no one will bother you essentially.
Yeah, specifically we need access to the matron.
Don't you think, guys, okay, right? Don't you guys think that what we're doing is more valuable than what is?
You didn't let me. You didn't let me finish, my dude. Give me a sec.
Anything Mordecai's gonna reject this class.
The
Warner's actually on the kind of spot for one reason. This is fame we're talking.
he's gonna commit.
In a way, yes.
He'll basically be more infamous for it or famous, whatever. Depends how you look at it. Says he'd be the first one to make the electric chair in this world.
You should ask if you get the patent, if you get the like, you know, this is like Warner's electric chair type shit. You know what I mean? Not a electric chair, but the Warner electric chair.
The one and true, the one and only.
You know what? That would actually be fair. Hold on. Out of curiosity, do I get the recognition for creating the chair?
You get the credits. You get the credit, the patent, and every time a prisoner gets executed, you get a small fee of your construction.
A small seat.
A small fee.
Royalties.
Every time someone dies from your electric chair, they will give you money.
Yeah, they're paying you.
Mordecai is
Disgusted.
Very interesting. Sounds like passive payment to me. Passive income.
if I might explain why
Capitalizing off my favorite.
You're saying Mordecai? Sorry.
I mean, we are adventurers. Adventurers do that regardless.
There's a little more fucked.
Oh yeah, we money.
specifically the reason why Mordecai would be against this is people like Flacco would have died with no other question.
You guys found out his
We
actual
found out-
story.
Yeah, we found out that he was not actually the one to cause what happened. Yes, he's killed a lot of people, but that specific one of the death of the nobles wasn't him.
Mordecai, I feel like this is also the chair is not the problem. Yeah, Mordecai, you shouldn't you have a problem with the justice system and not
No, he does.
the execution?
But he does not want to feed into it.
He doesn't want to contribute very much.
He doesn't want to contribute at all. He would rather attack the system that's causing it than give them something more to kill someone even quicker.
I would say this: it makes you feel any better. Granted, I'm not sure it's gonna make you feel better in character and out of character, anyways. But he's asking Warner, the commission only, not the group. He's asking the group to basically give him Dutch Mantown. That's it. That's a distinction. The only distinction he's made. He doesn't expect the group to actually contribute to the chair whatsoever. The only thing he expects the group to contribute is pretty much give him Dutch Mantel and handcuffs, whatever.
Motion to support, question mark?
I'm just saying that.
I'd help you with it, Jeff. I'd help you with it, Jeff. Actually, I already have an idea on who could help me out with the invention of the chair. Actually, do you have proficiency in smithing tools at all? Who are you asking? You. No, you're crazy. That's just gonna work. Okay, hold on. I'm not gonna help you craft it. I can just get the materials for you. I can help you
Or fund it, pretty much.
Yeah.
He's gonna ask, do you agree with the terms?
I agree with it terms.
Give me 20 minutes. He leaves and comes back here. He gives you guys each single one of you guys access, and you see this access card. It's VIP, the VIP cards.
Oh, I'm assuming the VIP, yeah, for the brothel, yeah.
With this, as long as you have it on your hand, you're gonna be bought. However, you still need to look the part. Fancy clothes, fancy haircuts, the whole shebang. You can't look. No offense, you can't go inside look like that.
Is that this one? And what if you had some particular disability?
As long as you wear a suit and tie with a mask on, they won't care. Or a hoodie, or literally just a fancy outfit, but you still have a mask on. They don't really mind. It's kind of common, anyways, because some people are trying to hide their faces, since there's many high-ranking people in that damn place.
Wait, if it's this well known, how come the government hasn't tried to take it down yet?
Well, one thing, prostitution is not illegal in Zobek. Second, the Madame was once a... How do I say this? She was pretty much running that as a small business once upon a time, and pretty much it grew exponentially over the years. So she's pretty much seen as a community leader of some sorts.
Yeah.
For
It's not going away.
for girls that don't have no place to go. So that's why the government do not bother, since they will look bad on them if they do anything against her.
Thank you, sir. Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much, yeah.
He nods. If you have time, you can talk to the candidate himself. I'll let you pretty much have a visitation if you want to talk to him.
Who did he kill, by the way? He killed
Either a queen, either a king or a queen. But since you rolled high enough, Rolo, you rolled the highest in the group. He specifically killed a king,
the king.
the first king of Zobek. Yeah.
He got Kennedy. Shit. How many people St. Louis beat?
Sorry, sorry.
know,
He gave access to VIP access to every single one of you, pretty much separate cards, pretty much.
No, no, no. To go and talk with the guy who killed the royal.
I thought we had to find him.
No.
No, no, he's in prison. He's in this prison.
Oh, he's. Oh,
Yeah. Why simply just make
He looks at you. He looks at you. You can bring one person with you at a time.
That is fair.
The guards are
Just a man.
the guards are constantly on the watch for at him for a good reason.
That is fair.
He's at the courtyard right now. If you want to speak to him, if not, we can speak. You can speak to him later or a different day.
I think later. I think we might be on a little bit of a time-sensitive schedule.
He nods at that. I wish you luck at your investigation.
Thank you.
May this be a fruitful partnership.
I agree.
He nods.
So, I was going to say one thing.
What's
As we're walking out, because I'm assuming that's what we're going to do, right?
Yeah.
We're just going to put Mordecai to the side. I know you do not approve of the chair. However, you'll be this is one of the first ones to be able to talk to this man. Maybe you are correct. Maybe he did not do it, and maybe you can find out something. I'll be kind in that regard. However, I must continue with the chair.
I'll have you know that if history would have been reversed, you would have been the first one in that chair. Count yourself lucky you're on this side.
I'm already aware of that. I had to scroll my way to what I am now. And I do not say that lightly, seeing how he actually does not have a leg, nor does he have an arm.
Yeah, you know how much pain and suffering you'll cause later down the line.
As I said,
I'll smile on you.
that is not something I can control. You have a problem with the justice system, not with me.
And yet you ate it.
I did not aid it. Aid in assuring those who did commit the crime, those who committed a rape, murder, anything that is genuinely bad, to actually perish and not come back. That is what I'm assuring. I cannot say for the others that did not commit the acts, and I would apologize to every single one who did not commit the act. However, I do wish those that did commit the act, like maybe it's rat folk that was in there, and yes, I know what I'm saying is completely wrong.
He in the background calling Uncle Tim. In the background, while you're walking away.
I'm pretty sure he said someone.
You want to see his? You.
I'm sorry, I have no clue what you said.
How can you be sure this method will work coming back? The ghouls themselves have been able to take over large swaths of this land.
Well, it is all I can do. I do not have any other ways to go on and make sure they are dead. However, this hopefully should kill them in a second without any pain.
Moral quandaries. Hell yeah, brother.
Just know that I know.
trolley problem.
Sorry. Continue.
Just tell her what?
Just know that I won't be part of this.
You do not have to be.
I'm no murderer.
You are not a murderer. If anyone's blood, they are on mine. And what more can I do?
He turns away and walks back to the group.
Well, there's interesting developments here. Interesting. So, how the party's gonna be dressed out? Are you guys gonna buy your outfits, or Goddamn.
Yes, we're gonna buy some fine noble clothes, I assume.
By the way, sorry if you hear barking in the background. I'm dog sitting currently. Anyways,
Oh my god.
what?
I already have a few suits, like some old suits that I don't really wear back in my room. It probably doesn't take a lot to get yeah, it probably doesn't take a lot to make something look a little bit better.
You gonna polish him basically with a fucking. You just gonna polish him. You gotta.
It's fucked how quickly I was able to find this, but I think I know my suit.
Oh my fucking god.
Mouse, not a rat.
That is a mouse.
You still got.
There is no actual mix for rat. This is as much as I could go with this fight having some stuff rat. You get the point. I don't know where it's a picture of the suit, not the. It's not like it's not out. Wait, Brian, do you really want a picture of the suit?
I kind of want an idea what you guys are pretty much wearing. If you guys don't mind. You, come on, give me a little effort, Mr. Ivan. Give me a little effort. Granted, yeah, I'm putting you guys on the spot, but you guys decided this route.
No thanks. That looks a little too edgy.
How edgy does it look? Question mark.
Well, there's nothing I can do with the prosthetics, so they're staying.
Yeah, I mean, I won't say they're common, but it's not unheard of nor unseen in the city. You've seen maybe a couple others that look like they could afford prosthetics that have them. It's not the most what's called the uncommon thing in the world compared to, I guess, yeah, compared to anything else you guys have done pretty much.
Okay. Hold on, I'm looking. I got the suit. I'm looking for a mask. Oh my. What did I miss?
Looking for a dress.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering how. Damn. You and Mordecai are the almost at the outs.
Huh? Yeah, well, what can I say?
No, it is basically just finding it interesting that now you and Warner, you Luz, have a now you pretty much you have a thing that you guys disagree with each other vividly. Oh, you gotta wear that? Interesting. Looks nice.
Yup. Nice. There it is.
This one. Imagine it with Tabby.
That's very fancy looking. Nice.
Nice. And murder? Hold on. I'm curious to know what everyone else gonna do.
Probably polish himself to look better, like a car, Yeah, you polish a car essentially. Yeah, like how you polish a car and shit, like very fucking shiny and shit. They get reflected.
Paint job or something. What could be wearing armor? This is just gonna make myself look shiny.
You want to go to what's it called? Rosalind, the one that did the tattoos to give you a polish, whatever, in your metal frames.
Basically, I wanna believe it, and like, someone should be able to check on my helmet if they have something on their teeth.
I'm gonna be right back.
All right,
Not shiny. Oh, that's shiny.
all right, so
That's shiny.
all right. Rosalind gives you the touch up and the shiniest you ever been probably in forever. Probably since
Ever since you
price,
came out of
yeah,
Universe.
Besides, yeah, air sensor construction actually.
To those whom will make, to those to whom it may this is what is considered optimal performance. Oh my god.
She changes she also puts she also puts coolant on you. She also changes your oil. Changes your spark plugs and shit.
I'm out here probably running 70 miles an hour.
She asks if you want her to change your brakes.
No, your brakes are no stopping this machine.
I could imagine Mordecai wearing that. Yeah.
But cream.
You gotta.
The opposite of more time. There will be no stopping the destruction.
Out of curiosity, you gonna have your hair slicked back, or you just gonna have it like still like free like that, or you gonna put it in a ponytail?
No, actually, so the way that his hair is gonna be pulled back, his hair is actually doesn't it's not as short as it looks in his image here. It is longer, technically just center, like between the shoulder blades. So he will have two North braids on either side, whereas the top of his hair is slicked back.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm gonna have you, Aaron. When the time comes, I'm gonna have you edit. The only thing editing is this episode is really just putting the images on the fucking screen. That's it. The outfits. I'll remind you because I probably remember this to be honest. Anyways, well, Seth's not here, but I guess I'll just. Well, everyone did their thing. All right, you heading to the brothel, the gentleman's club?
Yeah, I love that too. I just have one curiosity. Are we gonna be wearing our armors? Is that, or is he gonna be going in without armor?
We will go in without armor.
Well, armor or what? Without armor or weapons, unless you conceal them like sleight of hand way, which is mostly daggers or sickles, to be honest. You can have your arcane focuses, because you can probably hide them a lot better than weapons, to be honest.
Mine's the secret spells. What more do you want from Brad?
Mine's my wand. Fucking Mordecai's necklace is easily incorporated into his outfit.
I'm gonna drag you guys to the map. Give me a second. I actually have a map for this. We have a map for almost everything. Keyword almost everything.
I tried to just realize I picked another like picture that has a hat on.
I mean, you know what your character likes. You know what your character likes.
No. He is a distinguished gentleman. Well, your coronation look a lot better. When I gave you that Gucci haircut.
You know this feels like. Not gonna lie, what how your story is going, Warner. You know what it feels like? It feels like that one Drake song where we were in the bot. Shafe, what's it called? Started from the bottom, now we're here. Looking at us, making connections with powerful people. Not good connections. Well, it's good connections, but morbid connections.
Mordecai went from being like really close to now Mordecai.
On the outs. He basically just sees you. You see, okay, in character, out of character, he understands. He understands, but in character, you're pretty much contributing to the what's it called, the death game, essentially. Yeah, the merchant of death game. Damn. Yeah.
Tag would have been like, sign me up, darling.
Hell yeah, brother.
He would have been right there with you, funding you. But Mordecai is the exact fucking opposite of Tag. You're doing this in the wrong campaign,
This is a grim dark campaign, and he.
It's the right campaign. That'd be fucking hilarious. You know, you're doing it as the right campaign, but the wrong campaign to get me on your side. Or maybe Tag was just in the wrong fucking campaign. Yes, Tag was in the wrong.
Yeah, he was.
Oh god, just tag and work at small places and then everything was right in the world.
It would have been right in the world, to be honest, but you know.
But then I would have got the chance to go in and do a shit ton of damage on the turn. Gabash.
Imagine. Well, anyways, I'm dragging your tokens in the new map. Give me a second.
But let's not lie to ourselves, Tag was funny as hell.
He was.
Although it is odd that in 2 campaigns in a row, I helped dismantle a criminal syndicate.
I usually like to include the criminal syndicate world because it makes sense, at least in my opinion. At least some. What?
No, I was gonna say like Tag did his whole fucking shit with basically taking over the beggar practice.
Yeah, he pretty much became the leader.
Guys over here stopping the bandits from killing people
Yeah.
just by being like, the love of your life would not like this.
Yeah, it's you're very versatile, Luce. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Very versatile. Anyways, Lieutenant Alexia gives you a kiss of good luck, Warner, and pretty much she's gonna head to the investigation with the dead body because she has to deal with that and paperwork. She just wishes you good luck and don't get yourself killed, more or less.
I want to do something fucked, but I'm pretty sure I want you to leave out for this.
What's up?
Did we tell Rick that his dad was dead?
Yeah, you guys didn't tell him yet.
You know, I think he knows by now. Okay, my character's gonna refrain from what the fuck he was planning to do.
Okay. Well, you see pretty much guards in this big building. You see guards pretty much. You see it. Okay, you see 2 lines. You see a huge fucking line trying to get inside with a club. And you see the second line. Looks like it's less people, but there's less people going inside this line than the others. Just the ones in the second line look like they're very, very, very wealthy in some way, shape, or form. Going this line pretty smoothly, while the others are pretty much taking their time, looking to see if they're in the list or not. I assume you guys go to the second line, the one that's less people in it. That look like there's fancy people in that line.
Yeah.
That's probably the VIP.
You see, yeah, the people. It's a line, but kind of is not a line. You see pretty much a lot of people in clumps. You see the person in front that looks important, and you see maybe a burly bodyguard here and there near them. So it's a line like that, like in rows of 3. They anyways when yeah, essentially it gets to your turn essentially. You see a bald-headed bodyguard with sunglasses on and wearing a suit and tie. Asks you guys, identification, please.
Gonna show the VIP. Yeah, we show him the VIP.
Yeah.
You see his non-existent eyebrows raise.
Sorry.
He says, okay, sorry. But what floor you want to be in? You see this is like a 4-story building, by the way.
Oh, what the fuck?
Well, let's just assume that she's on the top.
Yeah, I'm on the top.
Is it fourth floor? Fourth floor then?
Yeah, the VIP floor he explains is all the way on the top.
Then yes.
Yeah.
All right. He leads you inside. There's pretty much. Imagine going inside a fancy hotel, pretty much in the first floor, and you see like an elevator. But the elevator is pretty much is magically in nature, so it pretty much goes up by you putting magic inside the elevator essentially to move it up. When you choose the floor, pretty much I assume one of you spellcasters actually touch the screen in the wall.
Huh? What? Yeah.
You push your magic inside it.
Yeah.
It's gonna cost a spell. It's gonna cost a spell slot.
Ah, fine. Alright. Do you want me to do it? Nah, I can do it. Okay.
But whatever spell slot you want to waste, you pretty much bring yourself and your companions to the all the way to the top, the fourth floor.
Alright. Yeah, I spent this first one.
And you hear like a small like voice inside the elevator. Pretty much, it's almost like a sigil, pretty much giving the same instructions over and over again. But they tell you, enjoy your stay in the gentleman's club. If you want a specific girl, you pretty much have to order in the bar the specific girl.
Okay. Alright.
Anyways, they drag you to the map now. Give me a second.
Well, we're on the elevator. It's just us on the elevator, right?
Yeah, you guys arrived to the fourth floor now.
Okay. I'm gonna cast this on everyone. Well, on as many people as I can.
Smart.
You know, I guess while we're at it, I'm gonna want to use my free cast of Gift of Alacrity. Gonna give it to Scott.
I'm gonna actually put some ambience in the background, just letting you guys know for this area.
Okay.
Uh,
I'm gonna give the aid
Wait, I
to
can't.
me, Sentinel, and Tabby.
what the fuck?
Right.
Play. What the fuck?
So,
Okay.
you receive
Play.
5 max HP. For now.
Okay, sounds good.
Awesome. I'm gonna walk over to Rolo and just say to him in a hushed voice, just be on your guard.
You hear the ambience in the back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rolo, you have advantage on your next initiative, right? Oh, hell yeah. You've given so many bonuses to a party related to initiative. Yeah, it's pretty. It's to be visualized. And actually, you can appreciate touching good person. Okay, thanks. And the guy about that, I have no resource on that, so I could just do it any number of times. Yep. It's pretty good.
Give me a second. Okay. Well, anyways, yeah, you see pretty much several girls dancing in poles. Essentially, you see some guys looking at them. Essentially, they look like it's very few, and these guys don't look particularly wealthy. However, they look like they're just muscle around here. The ones you see here, anyways.
There. Oh god, I already see it, I don't like it. What? Right spot, far left. Oh, I see right spot. Oh. I was really, I was wondering, why did he say that, like, why did Brian change his thing? Did someone say goblins and then, you
I didn't want to ruin the surprise, buddy. I didn't want to ruin the surprise, clearly.
I think it tracks. Anyways. What is it? Is that a furry?
If you look at if you guys go to the bar, you actually see a list of the girls and their names, quote unquote. I can give you the handouts for each of them since I actually made handouts for these fuckers.
Oh, sure.
Sure. Okay, first is I'll go with first Jack Daniels, since you mentioned her. She's a dragonborn. The second one is
Oh, because I saw that tail.
the second one is Tequila, the goblin girl.
Oh, they're all
And the third one is Don Julio, a orc girl, half orc or girl. The one all the way to the right corner is Shirley Temple.
Damn it, that's a character name, like a drunken master monk that I plan to make.
The same picture?
No, that's just the name.
Ah.
Shirley
I'm
Temple.
gonna make a drunken master monk, Shirley Temple.
The other one is Hennessy. Is a human-like girl with a makeup in her face, essentially.
Oh no, she's hot.
So essentially gothic, alright.
And you see the last girl pretty much is a tiefling, blue tiefling called Mojito.
Mojito.
They're all named after drinks, so you can probably tell because that's their stage names. Who? It looks like it looks like a dress made of dragon scales, correct?
Nice. Anyways. So then I'm assuming we're gonna start, who are these people? I'm assuming employees?
The guards, essentially. There's other people in this map that like looking at the girls or whatever, but they want to just fucking put the whole fucking map with this bunch of nobodies, essentially.
Fair enough.
If that makes any sense.
Well, shall we ask them about the location of, the madam?
Indeed.
Mordecai's also close. Mordecai's just walking over to the bar. That big house. We could. Wait, so you can't fuck, but you can drink.
You to answer your question, the list of the bar is actual drinks, and also the drinks, quote unquote, is actually getting one of the girls and pay for her time. You can probably tell where I'm going with this.
Wait, so what are the benefits of the VIP? You just get a better selection, or you don't have to pay? Confusion.
Better selection, and you still have to pay the girls. The only thing you don't pay is the drinks.
Fair enough. Also, you can drink wine.
Correct.
I think I'm smelling a deception check here. Okay. I'm smelling a deception check. In most of the world, you're allowed to drink wine at 16. That is true. Also, I could just pull up religious bullshit. I think it's 15 you're allowed to drink beer in Germany.
Nice.
Does it? It's 15. No, but it's Japan. You know what the age of consent is, right? Don't bring that up. If we're gonna be, dude, if we're gonna be choosing.
Yeah,
taking
relaste.
shots, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
This is wrong. Not saying I agree with it. I'm saying you know, if we're just saying. He's going all the way here.
Oh. Anyways, you trying to get a wine? You actually see when you click the wine in the pretty much list or whatever, you see pretty much like the buttons. There's a whole menu in the table essentially spread out, and you see many drinks. Click wine. Okay. You see one of the girls pretty much bringing the wine to you essentially. Roll me a d6.
Wait, so you're telling me you don't get to choose?
No, it's randomized who the girl pretty much comes to you to give you the drink, the actual drink. If you're trying to pick up a specific girl for fun, whatever, quote unquote, you can choose it yourself normally instead of like being randomized. You guys overthinking this shit. What the? My dude, you're overthinking this shit. My fucking like yes, apply logic to this, Mr. Rat fucking man, Mr. Rat man. Anyways, Funny enough, it's the one closest to you.
Shirley?
Yeah. Oh, hello, dear. He basically gives you a glass essentially and pours you the wine. Aren't you a little young to be here?
This would be the equivalent of somebody taking their child to the alcohol store.
Or taking your child to take your child to work day, I guess.
Sure, let's go with that.
She shrugs. Hey, that's what my father did. Anyways, what's your name, young one?
My name, Mordecai.
Shirley. Name is Shirley Temple. You here with your friends, Mordecai?
For now.
Are you just here to basically because of your friends, or are you here for something else, little one?
I really have no choice but to be here.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You since you look like you're gonna be bored here. Do you want to play Dragon Chess?
Sure. I haven't played out before.
Anyways, she's
You should ask if they charge for that. Yeah, exactly.
she sets up the board for Dragon Chess essentially.
Are the pieces free?
Yes. Since you're since you're not old enough to do we just she just she just shrugs and basically, but don't worry, I won't charge anything. I'm just here. I'm on my break anyways.
Cool.
Anyways, he proceeds to play Dragon Chess with Shirley. I'll get back to that. What the rest of the party's gonna do?
I mean, we need to find him, so I guess we should talk to him.
He's a warforged in a brothel. He's not gonna be enticed by this whatsoever. One of them. Mande.
Te mandé una foto para que me hagas una camita para Abby.
Okay. Low.
You wanna buy it for her? Just check and tell me.
Not now. I'm spending a lot of my money on the car anyways. So maybe next time.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Oh no, I was saying it.
Alright, I am going to walk up to one of the guards. This one. Can I just put this one at random? I'm gonna walk up to him. I'm gonna tell him.
Que quieres, güey? ¿Qué quieres, güey? ¿Por qué estás mirando como un pendejo ahí? Inferno.
Oh, did you speak in Spanish? Yes, yes, you did.
Yeah, any any Spanish in this world is Inferno. That's why I made canon a long time ago in my game.
I don't have Inferno either.
No hablo español. No hablo español.
What's up, gringo? You know what gringo is either. I hope you know that. Probably. You-
Wait, anyway, this one? The one on the right. Can I hear them from here? No, I can't.
no, you're too busy playing Dragon Chess with your new buddy.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, what was her name?
Jackie Fargo.
Yeah. I request an audience with Jackie Fargo. And I show him like the VIP. Can I make a precision check for this or?
You can make a persuasion check with no, not with advantage because this is pretty much the VIP room. You can assume that Jackie's audience is very very rare and far between.
Alright, I kind of catch your drift. Alright, there you go. I really wish being magic, being able to give myself free advantage.
You
But also, go somewhere, passive visibility, check searching if we can't get anything.
I'll do that track, sir. Alright, here goes something. Also, just wanted to let us oh my god.
he looks at you. He looks at you. He looks at you. He looks at you. Sorry, gringo. I can't. Jackie is very busy. She's a very hard-working woman. Very tough. I can tell you one thing. Don't be down, gringo. Don't be down. I can tell you one thing. Look, if you want the audience of Jackie Fargo, you need to do something. And you know what that is?
I'm listening.
Have either you or one of your friends over there, pay the services of one of our girls.
Distribute, yeah.
I just have one question. Alright. And there is no.
I think that's cap. I think we're selling that product.
Honestly, yeah. Can I insight check that?
Yeah, go ahead. Believe me, bro. I'm the source. Are you here overhearing this conversation because it's always a one-on-one? You guys didn't move up. Would you? You're not close to him to hear. Drag your ass, bro. I'm not moving in for you. Drag your ass, Mr. Warner. Anyways. No, you inside him. He's saying the truth more or less, but he says this on top of that. The only look. The catch is this. You or your friends over there have to order the services of all our girls to get Jackie's attention. All.
You mean all of us?
Not all of you. That's either one of you or all the group. I don't care. We're a business. Jackie wants. If you want to see Jackie, she needs to see people that are worth her time. People who spend a lot of money in this floor will see her. People who do not spend money on this floor, forget about it.
And how much money would that be?
Ask the girls. They have their price. They will tell you the price.
I see.
I'm not a.
Do you actually have to sleep with them, or do you have to?
What happens in our room is between you and the girls. That's up to the girls, and that's up to you.
So you don't actually have to fuck them.
He says it's up to you. It's up to the girls and up to you.
Yeah.
It's half and half.
Okay, so there's 5 of us and 6 of the girls. Okay.
He's not saying that all of the players have to do it. He's saying that either one or.
Yeah, we're counting you. We're not counting me. You don't have sex with them. I am a spy. I am.
A Warforged.
I am quite a.
You be a walking dildo, essentially. You be a fucking walking dildo.
Hold on. Thank you, kind gentlemen, for your help as I walk back to Sentinel.
Names are. He says behind you. My name's Raul, by the way. Gringo.
Raoul?
Raul.
Okay, alright, just making sure.
Okay, I said okay. I don't tell him my name. He doesn't need to know. I go to Sentinel and I tell him, well, if you're not going to do it, well, I do require funds. And I extend my hand.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
200 gold coins. It is done. It's for the mission. It's for the mission. It is. I'm not lying. I know, but if I didn't find it, but that's the mission. I'm not deal 200. Yeah, make sure. I mean, if you're not willing to do the front end process, you at least pay me. Alright, whatever. Alright, well,
Be considered.
you guys aren't going to do it.
Partook.
I just realized.
Yeah, because I was thinking, yes, it would be.
Okay, I was just curious. Even though it's for the mission.
It's for the mission, boys. He says. She says.
The thing is, so he has an option to not do it.
Yeah, I know, but he can pay for their services but not sleep with them.
In fact, that's actually what I think I do. I'm very curious about something. Actually, I was thinking, me and Tabby are the only bachelors here.
To be honest.
And I was gonna say, yeah, no, the one's on, and the other's on the
And she's playing goddamn Dragon Chess with the fucking one of them.
Yeah,
Which one?
Hennessy, I assume.
ma'am,
Oh,
can I take some of your time?
Emotional damage. I was about to ask about the fucking dress.
Of course, darling. Basically, she basically puts her hand she basically raises her hand so you can pretty much help her, go down from the table, whatever.
She puts her hand out for her.
You help her.
Puts her down.
That should say something. Are these just stripper poles here?
Essentially, yeah.
Oh, it only took me just till now to realize that.
Different colors of the stripper poles too.
I picked this girl. I'm gonna wait until you get that one done.
We should go somewhere private, darling.
Okay.
Don't worry, I won't bite, unless you want me to.
She's swooning.
What is the price? Is a better question.
Yeah, that's a good question. But she's,
I'm gonna.
out of curiosity, how much for an hour, yeah?
She basically puts a finger underneath your chin and raises your he tilts your head up. Usually 50 gold 50 gold per hour, but for you, since you're very cute, I'd say 25.
I go over and pay the money.
What?
I'm going over and paying the money. No way.
Wait, you're paying the money for me?
Yeah. Enjoy yourself. Just go in.
Okay.
Have fun.
Thank you, Neil. I will.
Yeah, basically you see.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Fade it back to black.
Yeah. I'll get. Okay. I guess real fast, real quick. Tabby, give me a con save, please.
Me too. You know what it is? I should have picked up the one ability that makes it so like saves you without and like made with advantage or something into that. You're already supposed.
I'll say this. She really likes your skill.
I could have cast Bless before we came in here, and I contemplated it.
Oh my.
But I just goes against it.
I think Bless only lasts a minute. And I would have ran out by now.
And I'll say this. I'll say this. You're feeling very refreshed, Tabby, and so is the girl. Yeah. Back to Rolo. You gotta talk to Hennessy, which is her.
Yes. Enter the goth slice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be yes. I'm gonna be very cold actually in the way I speak. Hello.
How can I help?
For your services.
She looks up you up and down. 50. An hour.
Alright. Here it is. I give her 50 gold, and I walk away.
She looks confused when you do that. The room's right here.
I am not interested. Just have the money.
She you hear her talk to herself like muttering to herself like, wait, am I that ugly?
How dare you, man?
I was about to say, so you know my first birthday.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Meanwhile, with Dragon Chest, roll me a d20. Roll me a d20 plus your proficiency. Mordecai.
Mother.
You hear right?
This? Sorry, say it one more time.
Roll me a d20 plus your proficiency to see who wins the first round in Dragon Chest.
Do you have proficiency in Dragon Chess? I do not have proficiency in Dragon Chess. So it must be a straight d20.
Oh my.
Do you want the plus 2 or no?
That was her proficiency with Dragon Chest.
I was about to say, I don't.
So it's straight up d20.
Okay, yeah. I can't beat it. It's not possible.
If you get a natural 20, you can still beat her, but
5%. Yeah, I've never played the game before, so.
she beats you the first round. I was like, sorry, I got ahead of myself. Forgot you're new to the game. We can try again if you want.
Imagine Mordecai gets groomed.
Oh my god, can we not?
This game's getting darker and darker by the second. This game's getting darker, but first murder about what your precious NPCs. The second was that Warner realized he's dating a girl whose father's a racist and a fucking war hero of his kind, eradicating his kind. He's gonna die racist. He's commissioned to make the first electric chair in the world. This world. Now you guys are pretty much are forced to get information over prostitutes and. It's a.
Fucking hell.
She tells you she tells you if you win the next game, you can ask one thing from her if you want.
Okay.
As to basically raise the stakes. If you win the next round, I'll give you a reward. Yeah, as long as it's reasonable, of course.
Calling her right now. It's a kiss on the cheek.
He's totally getting groomed.
Oh,
I meant to have silence, but I can stop doing it in a different way.
Oh, what the fuck?
Hey man, fuck off.
Did I roll the same fucking shit?
I'm not saying anything.
You want to cast bless on yourself, Mister?
damn, get wrecked, scrub.
Yeah, you did a little bit better, actually. Yeah, a little bit. I still didn't win.
When you're soaking, and she said, "Oh, there," she actually hugs you. She actually hugs you, seeing your pouty face.
He freezes. Oh, dude, you're so fucked.
There, baby, there. He basically like she slowly pats your head. She slowly pats your head and stuff.
I'm not used to being touched at all, so he's like pulling away from her.
Oh, you trying to pull away from her?
Yes.
She
He's
will.
like, he's very uncomfortable with like being touched.
Gotcha. She won't put up a fight. She lets you pull away. Oh, sorry. The other girls told me about boundaries. My bad. It's not. I don't mean it in an offensive way.
I'm not good with contact.
She
Only as you can.
people start up somewhere, right?
On my terms.
Fair enough. Another game?
Reminds me of the one Cyberpunk Mission.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I keep thinking about it. Okay.
Yeah, I've been playing it recently. Yeah.
One
Right.
last time.
Okay. How about you roll first and see why I roll it the second time?
Okay, one. Same thing.
You guys should play chess in real life to determine who.
Bro, I would suck at it in real life. I would suck. I would suck. Oh shit.
Okay.
Well, you beat me. So what do you want from little old me? By the way, if you're wondering how tall she is, she's taller than you. I'll say that much.
You're gonna end like Blade Runner. When she says little, like he just has this look on his face, and it's just like, what the fuck?
She's 6'4".
Oh my god.
She's an NBA player size essentially.
Mordecai's only 5'6".
It's like three people. It's like three people. Warner's girlfriend, and Warner, Brick, and Rosalind. And now Mordecai.
I know who's getting pranked, I guess.
Wait. How dare you equate being tall to being a top?
Are you,
What's that?
she looks like this. As a reminder. What do you ask? What do you ask of her, by the way? Since she said that if you win, she would reward you with something.
I'm trying to figure out what I want to ask her. The juice. Milk. Milk.
Breast milk? I'm sorry. Breast milk? I'm sorry. Breast milk? I'm sorry.
The mommy milk looking ass. This campaign is going down the deep end already.
Oh god. You don't think you get scared of murder people?
Look at the Empire of the Ghouls chat and
Oh my fucking
peek peek.
Imagine getting laid. Could it be me?
That would be you though. You're probably censoring right about now.
If only.
Yeah, we're at that point in the campaign. Let's go.
Let's go.
I guess I'm not doing this on fucking voice. I guess I would ask her, what the fuck did we come here for?
To fucking find information about.
Madame Jackie, yeah. Why do we have to talk to her? Because she's the connection. We came up to you because you wanted to drink something. No. What is Madame's connection to Los Lobos?
She asked
She was in an adventuring party with him.
With Dutch
and
Mantel.
so we need to get an interview from her.
Yeah.
So those
like,
two things.
This is not Los Lobos. This is.
No, it is.
Because she has connections to them.
Mantel
No, it is both.
is the enforcer for Los Lobos. So it's that. It's both.
Yeah. Okay. She's the most likely person to know.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's why we're here. Okay, now I understand.
Your mind blanked. Oh, you mind blanked because of the prize.
I will ask her,
Is there any way we could talk to the lady in charge?
Usually I'll say no, but look, by the looks of it, your friends have been trying to get the lead's attention, and we've been playing more than an hour, so I guess I count.
Let's go.
More so, we're trying to help write a book that tells the stories of her old adventuring party.
Her eyes glint when she says when she hears you say that. Oh, oh really? Who's the who's the old adventuring party, anyways? I mean, I have a guess, but
He just,
I don't know anything about this.
he really shouldn't be telling her this, but this fucking child. So,
Penalties for wisdom moment. Penalties for wisdom.
no, he's just a fucking best wisdom out of everybody, but he's just not. He's doing a good thing. Anyway, some dude we thought was a fraud. Forgot what his name was. Not really important. Blanco Hernandez. This guy named Butch and her. I think that was everybody.
Dutch. But
Dutch. He just doesn't care.
yeah.
He really doesn't.
Ooh. You know, let me give you something since you told me something in return. Matt doesn't like to talk about her past a lot, but you told me something very interesting. No wonder how she got. No wonder she got the how. I was wondering how she got the money to build this place. That makes sense. She used to be an old adventurer, huh? Well, if you want to talk to her, I can put in a good word for you.
That'd be nice.
All right. Sit tight here. I'll be back. She kisses you in the cheek, and she leaves.
Like, touch me again.
See, that sounded so fucking wrong with no context. What do you should out of context them right now.
Oh, this is a fucking ghost stories moment. I swear to God.
Loose.
Yes.
Loose. This is how you're gonna end up.
Let me see. Oh my god.
This is gonna be a ghost stories moment, and I don't want to live through this.
Anyway, she kisses you in the cheek, and after a few moments of you being dumbfounded from that, you realize she actually kissed you with lipstick on. So it leaves a small smooch in your cheek.
Hold on.
I'll really go do something.
Fuck, I don't have it. Never mind. I can't clean. Other than wiping it off.
Oh, you have PlayStation? No, I can't get it off. I don't think I can clean it. You know, we could go to the bar for one thing.
What's up?
You want?
Order's just gonna come over and notice a cheek, and then just say nothing. Go over and do they have water?
Yeah. They have carbonated water, tap water, water with ice, water with in the rocks, water with special powder.
Do water with ice.
Is water with ice?
So what's that?
Fucking more to
Go
come.
over to this lady.
Yes.
Give her 50, and then go and give her the glass of water.
She drinks.
Before you dehydrate.
She drinks it in one go. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Not the problem.
She get.
Go over to the other one. Yeah, I really wanted to continue that.
Okay. Yeah. She tells you. She looks at you, Warner, the one you gave the water and gave the gold. So okay. So what are your boundaries? The half orc says.
I'm unfortunately already taken.
As is as of most men is in this building.
I am not unlawful.
She raises her eyebrow. Oh, that's a new one. A man that's faithful to his woman. I haven't seen that in a few.
I may be a rat, but I'm not a horrible person on the inside. I have standards.
I'm not saying because you're a rat. I'm saying because you're a dude. And any dude who comes in this building usually is cheating on his wife, his girlfriend, his side chick. You know how it is. How it is.
That is fair. However, I am loyal.
Fair
Have a
enough.
good day.
Mad respect.
But really quick over to the goblin. Do the same shenanigan.
She.
I also do the same with the dragonborn.
Okay, Jack Daniels, I assume, and also tequila. Okay. Eh, I assume you just.
Minus another 50 gold.
I assume you guys just don't want to do small talk. You just pretty much give me the 50 gold and it's leaving off as that.
Why not? How good are you in design?
Sorry, repeat that again.
How good are you in designing stuff? Coloring, painting.
I mean, before I came here, I was making my own dresses, my own fashion line, but she looks at herself very embarrassed. They wouldn't let any goblin make a clothing line in the city, so I resorted to this since I was told I was very cute looking.
That is not fair. That is very much not fair.
She shrugs. I mean, life's not fair. I mean, I'm assuming it was not fair for you, right? I mean, I heard about the rat folks.
Yes, many of my kind have fallen. However, I decided to become more civilized. That did not go well either. As he ends up showing his arm as well as his leg. It did not go well. However, here I am, after having done a lot of effort. That you two can go and continue your fashion line one day.
Hopefully, but like I said, unless I can convince one of the people that you would give me the license to make the fashion line in the city, I won't be able to.
You know, a side quest.
And
I'm surrounding a side quest here.
I have bills to pay, so that's why I'm working here.
I'm assuming your name is not actually Tequila, is it?
No, but it's a more pleasant name. It's a more pleasant name than my actual name.
What is your actual name?
Uh, she looks very embarrassed when she says when you.
Oh, please. My name is also quite embarrassing.
My to give you context, my mother and my father named me after a fruit they found in the middle of a street that helped them survive in tough times. They named me Peach.
Oh,
Oh, that's adorable.
that is not a bad name. What do you mean?
Thank you.
However, if you do allow me, he's gonna go out this time I actually went ahead and bought parchment beforehand. And also bought myself ink and pen. I'm going to write down her name.
Peach the Goblin.
Hopefully, whenever I get more money, I could potentially help you out. I do have some good connections, and hopefully this could help out.
Oh, thank you, mister. She basically gives you a very tight hug. She's surprisingly strong for a goblin.
I'm curious, what's her strength if she does have one?
14.
Stronger than me, yep.
Wait, is it 14? Yeah,
No, mine's 12. So,
that's 14. For she gives you a very, very tight hug.
no problem. Hey, what can we say? She's physically.
She's about the same size as well, not the same size. Yeah, I guess the same size as Warner actually, because she's also small, but the token's not small.
I feel offended. Actually, I'm curious. Well, how tall is she?
43, 3'7", 3'7".
2 centimeters fucking taller than me. Centimeters? 2 inches. What the fuck are you talking about? As I said, it is not a problem. Have a nice rest of your night.
Thank you. Visit me later. Visit me later. She just waves. Visit me later when you have the chance. She says.
He's also gonna wave.
All right, Rolo. You're interacting with Jack Daniels.
Yes.
You consume Gold Dragonborn.
Yep. How much for an hour?
45 gold pieces, dear.
45.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. I take out the gold out of my purse. I give it there. Your purse?
Wallet.
Yeah, coin purse.
Coin purse, yeah.
Coin purse.
Yeah.
Fair enough. And then
So what are you, what,
this is a treat. As I walk away.
you sure, dear?
Damn, am I the only one that's doing some? Okay.
Because, okay, one is loyal to his girlfriend. One doesn't want to do it. One can do it. One is too young. And you're only one, actually.
Damn, I can't believe it. Okay.
It's more of like I don't particularly. This character's not interested in that. Enjoy no balls.
I'll be back in a second. Okay, I'll be back. I'll be back in a second. I need to use the bathroom real quick. I'll be back.
Bro, why didn't you say that with the goth chick? I hate you. I did it, boys. I no balls him. That is an effective strategy to get me to do something I don't want to do. Okay, you know, I'll be kind. You should go back to her, apologize, and then do it. That would be a lot more funnier. Am I willing to break character for a no balls? I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet. You offended her. Keep that in mind. I don't know that. She said it while you were walking away. Anyway. No, she like, she didn't say it out loud. She muttered it to say.
She muttered. She muttered it to herself, but it was loud enough for you to hear, and anyone around, you know, you and her, to hear that. He the only one who will hear it, the only one who will hear it is literally her, herself, and Rolo, to be honest. But Rolo was too busy trying to get with the plan.
Basically is, I didn't want to fuck any of these, but
If-
with like no balls, and now I'm contractually obligated.
You're contractually obligated.
Yeah, that's kind of how it works. Not the first time he's done it either.
All right. So what? Okay. Oh. Ooh.
I'm gonna walk back to, what was her name, Hennessy?
Hennessy. Yeah. Correct.
Let's go. I gotta get, I guess I'm laying down some pipe. Oh,
So you won't feel left out, Sal. Congratulations.
Some peer pressure.
She looks at you. How can I help you?
apologies for earlier. I can pay you a little extra, but is the offer still on the table?
She goes down and she puts a finger on your chest. Let me take away some stress off you, bud.
No. Go ahead, hold this. Sorry, everything will move. Alright. Lead the way.
Okay. Give me a con save, please.
Anytime. God, I hate this. I hate all of it. I've succeeded, man.
Yes. Yes, my players fell for my trap card. Degeneracy.
Hey, I'm chilling.
You actually go to con saves anyways because you're a sorcerer. Actually, funny enough. Anyways, you actually do pretty well, and She is very, very hardcore with her stuff, but she basically goes with your pace more or less, and you enjoyed yourself for for the first time in a while. I would say you're also glowing,
Actually, yes. I don't admit. Yeah, I'm pretty. I don't really do any of that.
but but it's the first time in a while, probably. But you know, it's refreshing after being so busy with with your plans and stuff.
Does she say anything about my arm and my leg? My right arm and my left leg?
She basically looks more. She actually said, "Nice. That's very hardcore, dude." Is that is is that the new model? Is that the new model? Dude, I always wanted one of these legs.
Yes. I'm not very familiar with these. If or go ask my friend, the rat.
You know what we should do? I know somebody who can give you. I know somebody who can give you cool designs on your leg and your arm, dude. I gotta make it look like a tattoos and shit.
You know what's crazy? I can imagine we're both like naked on the bed. I'm like smoking something or something.
Yeah.
Just like,
She yeah, she's looking at your legs and like in your arms and all whatever, but fascinated as shit.
yeah, sure. What's the name?
uh, you probably never heard of her, but you probably heard of her dad. Her name is Rosalind.
Oh, actually, funny story. We're the ones that rescued her recently.
Oh,
I say that like really smug. I say that like smug as fuck.
it's like
This girl there.
it's actually she looks like you like well wait, she looks like he's like wait no shit really.
Yeah, we're the group of adventurers that saved her.
She climbs on top of you. All right, next round is for free since you saved my friend.
Oh, your friend.
Anyways,
What can I say?
meanwhile,
I guess I'm late by an hour.
yeah, by an hour you are. Meanwhile, in another place, Mordecai. You see Shirley Temple pretty much come over you after her being gone for like at least 30, like an hour or so. Sorry about that. It just took long. She'll be here in a sec. She heard that you and your boy. She heard that your friends here paid all her girls. So you got her attention. She'll be here soon. Um, when she says that, you pretty much you see the elevator open up. And I'm gonna stop the ambience real quick. Give me a second. Nah, put new ambience. I can find it. Play this song. I'm putting new ambience pretty much. I'm putting new ambience because someone came out from the elevator.
Yeah, oh shit. I wonder who it would be.
Someone you actually would someone you would have recognized actually. You see a group of guards, like 6 guards, and you see one flamboyantly dressed man. You see a tall man wearing a pimp outfit essentially, smoking a long cigarette. I'll show he how he looks. And and you'll see one of his arms is very mechanical in nature.
Oh fuck. Tyrone Magnus the Pimp.
Yep, we're about to
Oh
die.
my god. The song, dude. The song.
We are.
Did you hear that? I'm at loss for words, and also yes, I did hear that. The moaning.
He's,
As a chainsaw for our arm.
you see, you see one of the guards basically points to the guard in this building basically to come over, and you sound they like talking. You see the Warforged essentially that you noticed. All right, one of you get me Jackie. We need to discuss business. Wait, Jackie, Mrs. Fargo is. Did he fucking stutter? Give me fucking Jackie Fargo. Alright, chill. Be back in a sec. They all leave to try and get Jackie essentially. By this time, you probably came out, Tabby, and also Rolo. They're pretty much getting they're showering and getting dressed for the next few hours in the job. But the other girls, the other girls, after saying Tyrone, they all go to their actual own doors. So you assume hide.
Shit. This isn't good.
The only one who hasn't left yet is Shirley actually next to Mordecai. She actually puts you she basically goes in front of you to try and hide you more or less. Get behind
It'd be a good look for a child to be in a brothel.
get behind me, please.
Mordecai does what she asks.
And you see them pretty much walking towards the bar essentially.
Oh shit, hold on.
Do we recognize him? Would anyone here?
I'll give actually Senno. Give me a history check with advantage. With advantage. To know who the fuck this guy is, as I pretty much.
History, right?
Yeah, history check with advantage.
I heard of this. I'm also confused.
No.
Yes, sir. Where is history?
You know him actually.
16.
TM14. That's his original name. TM14 was his actual name. He was one of the first Warforgers to basically be sent by Primus in one of the first missions. He never returned. He was assumed, dead.
Very clearly isn't.
Wait. Here's the real question. Would you like them to find me?
Actually, that's a good point. Just to see, I'll put a history check with advantage on him.
Hold on. He abandoned his duties.
Correct. Yeah, he recognizes you.
You went AWOL.
Yeah, he would recognize you. He looks at your direction. Oh fuck no! One of fucking Primus's bitches is here. Boys, let's throw down.
Step forward and then they know. Oh, shit.
By the way, his speech pattern is way different than it should have been. It should have been like talking like you, but his speech pattern is way different than you expected.
Here's the problem. Don't none of us have our armor and weapons?
I'll be nice. I'll be nice. I'll say I'll be nice. I'll be okay. Wait. I'll be nice. You have your weapons, but you don't have your armor.
Okay.
Okay. No armor, no shield. Let's get it. Alright. I have an armor class of 13.
Class of 12.
Um,
Yeah. Shirley Temple wouldn't be here usually in the fights. However, since she's actually kind of protective against Mordecai because he sees him like a small child in a bad situation, she actually would be here to defend Mordecai. Uh,
Well, it's good thing I have full on spell slots.
Good thing I didn't
To 20.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You can do that. You can edit your own initiative.
I'll edit it for you. Okay, let me put you back up. Okay. Anything? Anyone else?
I don't think so. Though.
Okay. We'll do one round of combat, and after that, we'll probably end the game because it's getting close to end the game, anyways.
Okay.
So you guys won't be probably actually. Yeah, probably stop early. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. All right. So, I'll end the game here. What you guys thought of the session?
It was fun.
It was cool. I did not think I was clapping anything today.
Me neither, to be honest.
Fucking hell.
So, so Mordecai, what do you like or dislike about today's session, Mordecai?
Wait a minute.
What I like the most about the session.
What you liked and disliked about the session, sir?
It was okay. I don't really have a dislike. It's just interesting fleshing out more parts of Mordecai as a character, what he will and will not do.
Fair enough.
And the rules that he follows.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So you see how different he is versus the ghouls and how he is when it comes to actual humans. Like the ghouls, he doesn't give a shit,
Yeah.
right? They're all affronts to the natural order.
Correct.
And people, he is very, very particular with how they're handled.
He can empathize with humans or humanoids. Yeah. Even animals and stuff, since he actually speak with animals and stuff. No, I get that.
Other than that, it's been interesting. I am sad that I no longer have Schrodinger spells, but
I'm sure you enjoyed that.
and it was nice. God, I lost a whole bunch of shit.
You have a fair bit. You know, you should have Moonbeam, right?
I do. I naturally have moving.
Do you see that maybe this is a good time?
It is very good time.
Yeah, they're kind of like not gonna get better fucking value for our AOE than like now.
Yeah, but well, that and I also get to use some of the cool spells that I have coming up, so I'm excited for that. Of course, I mean, everyone already knows fucking visual weapon and lesser respiration, but fucking time step, that's gonna be fun.
Nice. What about you, Ivan? What you liked and disliked about today's game? If you don't mind me asking.
Actually, I'm gonna answer your question with another question. If you were to choose one of these chicks, which chick would you choose?
You asking the DM that?
Yes.
Short.
You got like,
Pro-
you got a lot of the flavors that are out there. Here.
I'll say,
Just a few.
I'll say Shirley Temple because I like darker skin girls.
You know, I have a friend today that said that he prefers darker because like darker means like flavor. Spice. Yeah. It's like spice. He actually
Uh, yeah, I'll say. Like I mentioned, probably Shirley. To be honest, because I like darker skin girls. Honestly. So
Did you know I like golf before when you did
I knew at least a good portion of this fucking server likes golf chicks or fucking with tomboys or something along the line. So basically, I add her. as you know,
I mean, I like goth chicks too, but like, I wanted to try something different.
the tiefling. So
And
you
then
would,
I have to expand on that. Brian, if you've been around this server enough, right, why didn't you add, like, furry?
because to answer your to answer your to answer yeah, the dragonborn.
Scaly, not a furry.
To answer your question, because Nathan didn't join the campaign, that's why.
Wait, what? Say that again.
Nathan didn't join the campaign, that's why. That's mostly his mo. That's mostly his mo with the whole furries thing. So no one here that I know of are into that. So besides maybe loose keyword maybe.
I was thinking, like, I'm like, oh.
Then yeah,
Yeah, I also wanted to ask you the lack of representation in men here, like,
that's a different floor. To answer your question, it's a different floor. To answer your question,
different floor.
yeah, it's like 4 fucking floors.
You got your answer. There you go, Luis. First of all, it's still a strict like
Wait, Lewis was mad that I didn't add no dudes here. That's what he tried to tell me. Trying to tell me.
no, like I'm saying, like if they're a different character, then maybe, but not that guy, not the kid. Okay. You're like, you know what? I don't know. Yeah, 'cause like the men were missing, the fox girls were missing.
The
Fox girls. We're missing the pack. Is that going on with
there's the fox men are in the third floor, to be honest. Well, at least one of them. I am now. Bro, bro, I planned for shit, but you guys expect way too fucking much. You guys are being spoiled now. You guys are getting spoiled. No.
I mean,
I'm not interested.
I don't really plan to.
I didn't want to fuck anything here anyway.
Okay.
I got no balls.
So okay.
No balls.
Okay, I assume you like the session overall, Ivan. Since you're asking all these questions.
It's cool, yeah.
All right.
It was good.
What about you, so? What you liked and dislike about the?
I especially liked the brothel interactions, you know. But yeah, I'm looking forward really to talking with Jackie.
Nice.
You know, seeing like her story.
I thought you wanted to fuck her for a second.
Her as a character, God. You just have warning on the brain 24/7.
No, Sal. You know what else is fun over here? Sal, I was just going. You know what else is fun over here? Yeah, I'll let you fill in that gap.
Feeling I know what you're thinking.
That's good to hear. What about you, Hernan? What you like or dislike about today's session, Hernan?
Well, that session was fun. It was
We had two. I just realized we had two sessions of no combat. Just a lot of talking, pretty much an exposition and world building. To be honest.
Wait, Ryan, did you tell me the name?
sessions I've played.
Yeah. You were saying, Ivan, sorry.
Yeah. No, cause like I still had the tattoo engraving artist in my head. I'm like, yeah, you were supposed to tell me the name, and I'm like, right, Rosa.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I got an extra hour pinky tattoo.
Yeah. And finally, Warner Von Oppenheimer. How do you enjoy today's session, or what you disliked about it? You, no, he tolerates you since you're useful. With your- I, you don't know. You obviously don't know this in character, but you know. That's Hernan's. Hernan's controller. Actually, I did want to bring up Hernan. What do you how do you Hernan? How do you feel about one of your kind, your brother from another mother, being in this showing up alive?
Technically, I feel nothing. I am simply following
Okay, as a player, well, how do you feel?
that's fucking sick. I'm like, wait, hold on just a second.
Yeah, he's a pimp warforged. He's a pimp warforged with a fucking chainsaw hand.
One thing I am wondering, like, considering we're not the same model Warforged, who would be higher on the hierarchy, him or me?
It would have been it would.
Like, am I the commanding officer?
Uh,
Fucking funny.
to be honest with you, he would have been higher up, but now since he was been missing an MIA for the longest time, you pretty much outclassed him in that hierarchy. However, he's been that was called. He's been doing other stuff, as you can probably tell, and that Prime's is yeah. He's working with the Drex of the underworld, as you can clearly tell. Well, anyways,
Oh, I was thinking of resetting him and reprogramming him. That's fucked. That's really fucked up. Hey man, I'm lawful neutral. Anything for the mission.
anything.
For the mission.
Still a whole soul in there.
Well, have you guys like actually lawful? That's alright.
Damn.
Anything for the mission. The only thing that matters is the mission.
Anything for the mission.
I wanted to ask you, and I didn't want to sound like that guy, right?
Oh my god.
Okay, where's this going out? I think he's gonna know what I'm talking about when I say it. Wait, me or
You.
you? Okay, yeah, you. I thought you were you. What did I do? You went out of your way to help that woman.
The tequila. The goblin. The goblin.
I have said it's true. I am a human being, but I do wish evil, but I do wish death.
Nah. He's weak. He's weak. He's weak. He's weak to a pretty face.
Okay, well, keep in mind another thing. You know how I bonded with a fucking dead ghoul? Yeah, I did this exact same thing if you think about it.
He was.
The ghoul. I thought the ghoul to me was a happenstance. You were trying to bargain with him and. Right. Not, actually, like. Do you want me to tell you what you did? What did you do? You're bonding with a ghoul. Mordecai dislike that? Yeah, what did Mordecai dislike that?
He blasted it.
Blasted who? The ghoul? Hey, that's what you guys were doing, and then I was like, no, that's because, like, if I can take my land of combat and not, fight something, then yeah, let's do that try.
Which he,
Mordecai was on the other side of the room when that happened. He wasn't paying attention.
Also, the ghoul is within 5 feet. I'm not fucking with that shit. That shit hurt. He bit my leg and that hurt. He nodded. No, I'm dumb.
he bit your empty coin pouch. Remember that one time?
Exactly. So it didn't hit the coin pouch, it hit my leg.
But that's the thing about Mordecai is he is very, despite not being a nature cleric, he is very in tune with
The forest.
natural order, and so he watches everything, whether that be from the shadows or in plain sight. He is going
Gotcha.
That's for you to be the
He's a cleric.
Yeah, we've seen priests be arbiters.
But no, who is he to be the arbiter? Is he's not
He's
part of
idealistic.
any one faction. He is a, despite being lawful good, he is a truly neutral party
Fair
when it
enough.
comes to the world and everything that's going on. He is a child of the forest, and he has seen what the conscious and technologically advanced races have done to the forest, but also have done to each other in the name of petty squabbles. In his 16 years of living, he has seen a lot of shit happen.
It seems like.
Huh?
It seems like you. It feels like a lot of the things that you stand for is a bit negative. You know, we're like oh me. I'm saying that yeah, a lot of stand for a lot of your views are naive. You need a few more trips around us.
I mean, he's a kid, so
He is a child. Yeah, I know.
it fits.
Oh, but when I started, I'm gonna oh, can I sign up for Catholic school? Oh, fuck no.
Jesus.